Good evening, one and all. It is Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. It is in fact update day, which means we've got some brand new Warframe to look at today. Oh yes indeed, so welcome in everyone. Hope you're doing well where you are around the world. And that bit just got caught on me there, but all the same, welcome in everyone. Hope you are doing well. And look at it, it seems like things are stable and good to go, yeah. We see up the top right, new quest, the old piece, ready and waiting for us. So that is, of course, the big goal today. Check out the quest, check out all the other crazy bits and pieces we come with this update.
New pod
Launched just today for free.
Right after I got some tea brought to me from the UK yesterday.
Oh, wow. Well, that is perfect timing, isn't it there, Flo? Thank you very much for the 36 months. That is 3 years of support. A very well-earned silver teapot for you. Thank you very much there, Flo. Cheers. And from us, a quick hydrate. Cheers. Now, for those of you who somehow have missed the details, missed the title, missed the go live notification, missed everything else that warned you about this, this is indeed going to be a stream which involves the new update, which means spoilers will be present. There's no getting around it. There will be spoilers. So if you wish to experience it entirely for yourself, then what you should do right now is do !old piece and make sure you've clicked through to grab yourself the update, download it if you've not already got it downloaded, so you can get right on into it. That is !old piece to be able to download that there for free. Absolutely. Squirbo, it doesn't work if you don't send it as a message. That wasn't a message. That was a watch streak. You need to send messages as messages and watch streaks as watch streaks. The two are not the same. But there we are. Aside from that, it works. Alright then, with that all aside, ignore the bit that says the chat server's been taken off live maintenance. Whether it has or not does not affect me right now. It does not affect me right now. We're going to get all on into this with the new quest, the old piece. I've already set up my loadout for this. We've got a Lavos Prime. Of course I've got a Lavos Prime. Did anyone think I'd bring anything other than Lavos Prime into the quest? With some of my favourites here, Burston Prime, Latum, Zoris, Worm Prime, Verglass Prime, and my Operator Focus School is set to Madurai. I've got my 777 ready to go as well. Honestly, I couldn't be more comfortable in this loadout. I've got precision, I've got ammo economy, I've got AoE, I've got automation, I've got resilience. What could I be missing at this point? Cheers, Flo. I have got the works. So, let's find out what's in the works. Here we are. Piece. Albrecht Intrati's trail leads beyond the origin system. Only by delving into the past can the path ahead be made clear. But buried secrets can be deadly. It should pick up the quest music from here. The old piece, hide and seek. Okay, let's go on with hide and seek. Launching the next quest mission. With a new mission starting sound. Hello, Alsu. Welcome in. That's a Mag, a Loki, a... not sure, possibly Ember. That's definitely a Nyx and a Volt Prime all under there. I think maybe a Rhino in the background. It's a lot of dead Prime frames. Or maybe they're just sleeping. And then a single, very blue and white flower. Oh. I have the slightest of control over the camera here. I can jiggle it. That does not look like a natural flower. Flowers don't naturally rotate like that. So what is this? In the foreground is something much, much bigger.
Do you have any herbal tinsel?
I do not bite, no. And thank you very much for your prime sub there. We'll put baubles on the tree after the quest. It's Excalibur Prime, the one that evades me forever. Okay then, and you know what, before I continue, I am immediately going to turn off the enemy highlighting because that was jarring. There we go. Okay, much better. We need to reach Rovis Crater, and I get the feeling I want to do so undetected. Because being detected would be a very bad thing. All of my loadout is for naught right at this moment. Okay. So I seem to have a little bit of a misunderstanding as to what constitutes cover. Maybe I wasn't looking the correct direction, but I could have sworn I was behind a box. I could have sworn I was behind a box there, but not to worry. We'll just try again. I just... You know, sometimes speed is stealth. Yep, that's bad. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I am struggling to know what constitutes an acceptable path. But it's fine. I'll figure it out. That's... Ow, that's going to hurt a lot. There we are. We'll just dash forwards. There we go. Ooh. That is Toxic Greed Shard, welcome back on continuity. At this point, I don't know. I have not tested the interaction, sorry. Ridiculous? Spoilers will not be done today. Simply that. If you're expecting to avoid spoilers day one, I really don't know what else to tell you. Here we go then. That is a very big threat. And it has an icon on it, something to do with Void. Not sure what that icon is. But we need to somehow defeat it, and I guess first, kill the Maritics to create anchors. Good. Is that the things zooming at me? Ow! Did not see that telegraphing whilst I was zoomed. Okay! It sweeps it and comes back. We learn the mechanics. Oh, those are still popped for me. Well, that makes my life mildly easier. Ow. It's fine. I have a bow and a dream. I have just a bow and a dream, for that matter. No weapon switch. At least not to a secondary. Which is going to keep us nicely off the ground. Because that is a beam of doom. Oh, I'm on the ground. I apparently tried pressing X and missed. Trying not to go through the beam. Use that for a little bit of extra mobility. Want to grab this one here. Oh. Please, sir, do not move around this much. You can perish. Let's make our way around here. Oh, that's a miss. I am hitting the right spot, aren't I? Wow, okay, I'm not hitting the spot now, so never mind. I'm doing my absolute best on this one. Oh, I was looking, not trying to jump at the damaging zone. Come on. Ow, big beam of doom. We would like to avoid big beam of doom. I thought shooting those things gave me jump pads. Apparently they do not. Hey, it's fine. We will keep shooting the leg that they appear to struggle to hit. How much hit points has that still got on it? I've been hitting it for the last 12 years. And I don't see the health bar on the leg anymore, which is not helping matters. Okay. If I don't see it, then clearly it's not the focus. Ow. No, okay, if it's going to move like that, no chance. There must be another weak spot I'm not noticing. I need to look higher. That didn't feel very weak. Oh, now I can see the hit points again. Hello. There you are. Okay. That's apparently taken it through a stage of sorts, because it's now onto the middle HP bar. Yeah, what are you looking at? I'm just going to dash over here. Yeah, I need the void boost these give. It lasts for a few seconds, so just going to dash out the way of that. Up we go. That was a big hit, but it's fine. We will survive by dashing away, because the dash gives me temporary invulnerability. Nearly got it down another stage. That slash rock will do it, actually, and I definitely did that shot right there. I definitely shot it in the eye. Ooh, well, that would have stung, but apparently we have prime sure-footed. I mean, you're not going to hold that up, are you? You're just not going to hold that up. And then it relents. And we meet... I forget the name of them. I bet they're about to tell us who their name is again. 10DEC.
I win. You let.
Let's call it even.
Call it peace offer.
Okay. 10DEC has the ability to turn the flower into, well, something. But it was all a memory we were seeing.
How? How?
But not enough.
Not enough.
This is the only way we find Ow.
flooding their head with polluted histories.
Polluted histories.
Come, Tenno. Let's get you dry.
It's okay, Lloyd. I have to. I want to.
Some things are best forgotten.
I had a friend, Lloyd. Like me. His name was Adis.
I mean, they say like us. There are at least a few differences. At least a few.
Again.
Progress saved. Good to know. Okay, we're definitely getting images of prolonged interaction.
How late the we?
Relax. We've got this.
Report for duty. Okay.
We swore to carry the sacred light of our dominion into the deepest dark. And this we have done. Swear now to defend this holy treaty alongside our blessed and brave creations, the sentience of Tau.
We're on Tower Cavity.
To be at war?
No joke, Tenno.
It's just insane. When all the time it could have been like this.
Okay, so this is after there has been a war with sentience. Interesting. That did that requires them, if I know my Tenno history correctly, to have gone over to Tau, decided they hate the Orokin, and start fighting. So this is after that. Also, fancy Orokin era Grineer armor. Plenty of extra gold. And we have... I'm going to assume Tau flowers. Definitely going to have a bit of a wander around. I'm not going to go straight to the marker. I want to have a look here. I mean, even down to the decor of the flooring. Definitely going for maximum opulence with this marble style, golden trims and decor. Is it gold or is it something more Orokin-y than gold? Hard to say. And I have a feeling we're going to see down there in just a moment, so I won't push that far. Some variation in the armor designs. That armor looks very, dare I say, minimal. Yeah, there's a lot of areas which are not protected, but fair enough. Here we go. That looks like a hostile pair of stars.
Oh, they'd invite you to dinner, then panic over what to feed you.
Let's ask Adis about your parents, rematch, or ready for your test? Ask their parents. Let's get a little bit of lore here, shall we?
Did they ever tell you what happened to your ancestors?
Making up the Great Rail was the telling. First you serve as labor, then you serve as parts.
Oh, that's a little bit blunt. First serve as labor, then serve as parts. Alright. Grand respect for the past sentience, I see. Let's skip the rematch for now. Ready for your
Anything
test?
you want to go over before Itzam grills you?
Adis, maybe forgotten that I'm on Principle Section 8.
Again? Okay, don't sweat it. I've got your back.
Okay, so sentience, despite being effectively artificial intelligence, like, I'm not sure the history as to exactly how they gained their sapience, let alone sentience, but they are capable of just forgetting facts, which is an interesting thing. How flawed.
I trust Itzam over the Orokin. Have him report to me daily.
Interesting. Not sure we were supposed to overhear that. Just gonna peek down here real quick. That is a variety of statues. Emperors, executors, or someone else. Certainly a imposing figure. And look at that long arm, yeah. No mistaking the Orokin nature. As we were saying, the 7. Well, I'm seeing so far 3, but you're probably right, given the implications of where the corridor goes. Shall we? Check on the new hybrid project.
Isn't it? Orokin gold wasted. I wonder, which of you would this aberration attack first?
Stupid.
Watch your mouth, void lugger.
Ah, please.
Well, this sentinel is clearly malfunctioning.
For conflict is in the dojo.
We're just going to move quickly on from the malfunctioning sentinel. It can sod off. Not sure what he just had to hop over there. Fair enough, it's Sam. We overheard that you are a trusted one, so at least trusted to Margulis. They do love having those singular plants in those little domes around here, don't they? The talk button. Hi. Hello. What one of these? Oh, no, not that button. Okay, we may have encountered a little bit of an error here. Ah, I found it. There we go.
Have you adapted to the Tenno ways? When the applications of Tauron are applied to Naramon's theories, what is the expected outcome?
So, the application of Tauron to Naramon, is it a new somatic connection, a regression instability, or it's a trick question? I'm going to guess... First of all, equally even, thank you very much for dropping your prime here. Welcome into the channel proper, and enjoy your lovely blue sub badge. I'm going to guess a new somatic connection.
A new somatic connection.
A somatic connection new? Power increase many?
No cheating. If you are tested by the 7, we must show your evolution to their ways.
So, the 7 are coming?
Oh.
The treaty is not as finished as we would wish. The conditions laid upon our stewardship.
Anarch strike is underway. Tauron students to deployment.
Let's go, Truth Bloom.
Okay, well, never mind. Lesson's over. Why does Adis speak incorrectly?
Well, praise the void. You two managed to show up on time.
I mean, we were just around the corner.
Go. Now.
Okay. Guess we're going straight in. Borrow Overlook status under fire. Well, let us deploy. Yeah, bit weird that Adis is just talking incorrectly and forgetting things. Two curious oddities at this point. That, however, That is a very cool entrance. That is how you arrive from space. Oop. Hello, just arrived. Please don't. I said, please don't.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Limb from limb.
Oh, hello. Who? And so we're responding to them? Okay. Sorry, let us observe this battlefield a moment. We can assist the casualties, but like, no, let me step out of the moment to just kind of take this in. What a gritty landscape. Is that a Ropalolist? Certainly looks like one. Got more buried pieces over here. And just this landscape, I mean, one has to start wondering, why is there a fight even happening here?
Stand tall.
Yeah, I'm taller than you.
For the Orokin. Tenno, savior.
A savior? Okay. Thought we were sawn as weapons.
Cast and cry, raising arms high. Our kin abandoned lie, for that for sure forlorn.
That's a nifty power. Sentient revival, or the very least repair. And then, okay, I hope you got a few more of those songs in you.
I see them.
You see them, I don't. What am I seeing? We're in a trench.
That was the old Macross cannon. Can you take it out?
Trust the we.
Okay, well, let's go locate and take out that cannon. It's a lot of sentient remains. Those, however, look biological. We need to wait for Adis to recharge. Okie dokie. Handy to have this recharging station here.
Go charge up, Adis. I've got your back.
What kind of station is this, though?
Authentic friend, Tenno.
Okay.
Flora, flowers. The only real alien life we've ever found, and the Synths scarfed them down like Kubro Chow. Just as well for us they did, Tenno? Suddenly they've all got minds of their own. So no more hive mind. So no more war.
So, okay, so sentients were a hive mind. The flowers removed the hiveness of said mind. That is bizarre. That is taking in a bunch of... Wait for the explosions to finish, then we can move on. Is that even more of these recharging stations? Do you wanna... You're good? You good? You had your fill? Don't need to plug in the fast charger?
Take out that gun, Tenno. We're getting pounded.
Yeah, on the way. Just trying to take it in.
What say you all? Shall we enlighten this Tenno?
Oh, well, let's deal with our attackers. We've got Anarchs. So that is actually a change from the preview we'd seen. Not separatists, they are Anarchs. As in anarchists? Hold on, there was someone here. Where did they go? There you are. And you are gone. That is big shit. Big shot. Big shot did not do the trick. Oh, hi there. You've got yourself a big shield. You lot can get off of Adis. There we go. And you got this? Because I think we've got this. Press 3 to tower on strike. That's an effective bow. Yeah.
Good work. This street is going to live, Galastra, and you don't get to tear it up. Dropships inbound.
Falder.
I have a lot of questions so far.
Better count your flock again, dog, and keep your ships on the ground. Else I'll be set to carving your lost lamb.
Hurry, Tenno!
We're hearing some distant call for help. Rescued captured sentient. Okay, well, I guess we're not extracting. Also, by the way, in case you've never noticed, Slash Dash is an amazing mobility tool. Over relatively straight lines, at least. And this, one can only presume, is the egg.
Golden cursed. Long ago, precepting.
Where are you to speak like that? Okay, there you are. Long ago precepting. I actually can't translate that one other than just long ago. What does one mean here? Oh, hello.
No history taught in those Tenno schools? Peace cannot abide the machines.
You're the only ones keeping this war alive.
Let me show you why.
I would actually really like to know why. I don't expect them to be a reliable narrator, but we can at least hear what they claim is their reason. Just gonna make sure it's not a trap. And whatever these markings are, it's their same colours, so someone who's good at anarchy, please translate.
But the blooms make us more than machine. Why does she hate?
Yo, Smolson!
Get 14-month already BTWTHX for all the content you make. You were about 1/4 of my overall Twitch chat when I watch the Twitch recap. D happy to keep supporting as I feel I get something for it. Kengi Kengi Sip.
Thank you very much there, Smolson. I am actually very pleased to hear I occupy so much of your overall Twitch watch time. That is wonderful that you enjoy your time here so much. So thank you for the 14-month resub as well. All the plants just got a lot darker. Oh. If I step back, do they get brighter again? Nope, nope. We now have instead Angie Pink Mist. And they're all very pinked and deadified. What was that? Oh yeah, this definitely doesn't have trap written all over it.
Place to breathe.
What even is all this? Do I have a scanner? I do not have a scanner. Nope. We're just going to have to use the good old Mark 1 eyeball on this, and yeah, whoever built this does not like the appearance of being a good guy, do they? Not in the slightest.
The promise of a home, so lightly surrendered.
And who surrendered what exactly? Because I'm seeing very little of it, and you guys are not painting a very warm picture here. That's a lot of heads on spikes and bodies in snares. You know? If you want to talk, just say hello.
Coming, Hivekin!
And what even have we got here?
Of course. When he's good and ready, child.
That's a lot of sentience cabled up.
So desperate for orders without your xenoflora.
Oh, yep, I mean, if the eyes turn red, you know it's a bad guy at this point, right? And it flies! Okay, stay away from the spinny fire beams and all the shooty fire beams. Yeah, no, I don't know what you're selling, but I ain't buying, thank you. I may have missed that shot. Oh, we're gonna need a sword for this, aren't we? Sword wave, sword wave, sword waves go burr. And take out the Conculus because we're going to keep on being inundated, it seems. Keep up the shields. As long as they've got shields, I know that I am safe from a one-shot at least. More summons. Okay, that just repowers my Trumner. Oop! There we go, repowered. Let's see if I hit this time. There we go. Did not do as much as I hoped. Also, I'd appreciate the remix for the background music. That works out nicely. Reload on the Trumner. With all these lots, I'm actually going to go that into that. Should take them out. Beautifully done. The durability, you know what? Good shout. Oh yeah, that was a lot faster. Good shout. Now, are you going to sit down, or... Yeah, of course not, no. It has us by the throat. That sounded like a transference sound. Did we briefly just lose connection? It's down. Okay, yeah. Replace the mask, leave on, or reveal sentient face. I'm sure Adis isn't going to make anything
I didn't want to. It was him or me. Him.
crazy of that.
killed him, Lotus?
Him.
It knows.
Tenno, the truth of Tau must not be taken from us again. I
You
need you
what?
to go back under, however briefly. If the danger becomes too great, in your mind or in this place, you will sense it.
Okay. What is this all in aid of? This is more than just memories. There is a lot more than just recollection going on here. Well, things seem to have gone a little bit worse. And we are now a devil. Oh, okay, never mind.
And so you returned without Adis. Most unfortunate. Your patron has asked me to inquire about the voices.
The voices are under control.
Let us hope so. Now, what would you say is Galastra's goal?
Now that's the question. That is the question, isn't it? Okay. I'm just going to take this moment on a decision screen to just process all of what has happened in relatively quick succession. So, there was the big egg thing. We went underneath it, saw what might as well be a overwhelming abundance of evidence of evil. Putting heads on spikes and dressing it all up as just the most intimidating, imposing lair you could, which is kind of bonkers in itself. Even going so far as having a smoke that kills flowers. Galastra didn't really tell a lot as to what their intent was, but rather just went, haha, we have a trapped sentient, we're now going to tell it to attack you. Which, okay, so they have the ability to trap sentients, they have the ability to make them attack us. And she said something about how the promise of a new home was so easily given up. We don't really have enough of a read on her motivations. We've got these options here if she's trying to restart the war by turning sentients hostile. I mean, the war is currently ongoing, unless you mean a bigger the war. She wants Tal for herself and her followers. And that's always kind of an obvious point when it comes to war leaders. But there's more to it than that. We don't know enough yet. We simply don't know enough yet.
There are still too many unknown factors.
And then what's this with the voices? Adis deciding not to come back?
Insufficient data. Your
Meaningful answer,
somatic
yep.
readout indicates emotional stress. I am not judging you for what happened, Tenno, but we must find Adis.
I know where he'll be.
Okay, so Adis has run off, but I know so little about Adis to read into them as a character at this point. They say Hivekin to the one they were trying to rescue. Does that mean they were particularly close to him, or just recognizing sentient?
Oh. I know you're loyal, and you want this to work, but you know it as well as I do. There is something deeply amiss with the sentients.
You are a sentient!
Proud of who they are, then why do they want to be humans so badly? And every time they try, it's just off, isn't it? Just know you have a friend in me if you ever need to talk.
Can we turn that one off? Is that new Ordis V8? That is not Ordis, that is Daklo. Yeah, please, someone find the off switch on that one. That sentinel is broken. Oh, yep, no Warframes in here. My bad. We'll just go for a bit of a jog. Yeah, good bit of cardio. Yeah, it looks like I don't have a walk option, so jog it is. And then a familiar elevator. Okay, Adis is here. That's fine. They weren't exactly far away then. That's good.
You lost something.
Many things.
Yeah. Me too.
I know. Let's not lose the we. Also,
Never. So, do you want to go hunting? With me?
Hunting for what?
always.
Hunting for what? Considering that there's described as the only alien in life with some plants, that's a little bit ominous. Okay. As I say, Daklo isn't a sentient cephalon. Ah, fair point, yeah. Like with Ordis. A cephalon given corporeal form. Fair point, fair point. Still a very problematic entity. All the awkward energy of asking you to crush out on a date. I mean, it feels more like trying to build a troubled friendship, knowing that there are strong emotional issues going on at the moment. But I see where you're coming from there. I'm not shipping the two.
Just intercepted an Anarch transmission. Listen to this.
Confirming debris field. The prey has gone to ground, my hunters. Tantivy.
Adis, get on comms. We need intel. I'm going after them.
Okay then. I get what you're saying, Regulus. I get what you're saying. Alright then, well, let's go hunting, I guess. Common plane status investigating. Oh. Ah, we appear to have a new weapon. Look at that bayonet.
The ones with big shiny hat.
Can you narrow it down?
What?
Los Gratus. They lead. They know orders from Galastra. Make them tell.
Okay. Yeah, that is not going to get old anytime soon. Oh. Okay. Massacre of the 41st Legion, Gamma Plains, Talmu Imperator. Okay. God, this is a really hostile landscape. Like, really hostile. And leaves a lot of questions as to its formation, not gonna lie, but...
Lovely berries, waste of good soil. Vineyards for me. Turnos scorch the earth. None of us get nothing. This again, Brad. You know it's all done with drones and gas, right? Tenno don't exist.
Tenno don't exist? We're myth to some people? Well, that's curious.
Look what we have here.
I mean, there's got to be another way around this, right? There is another way.
Prepare yourself.
What? No, 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 no. I'm trying to let you live. Oh. My objective is to... I found them. We don't have to murder everyone when we meet, right? Wrong. Wrong, apparently. Hunt down, interrogate the Dax Anarch Lustratus. I mean, interrogate was exactly what I was hoping for there, but yeah, no. Murder it is. Get interrogated.
A shuttle. She had it shot down. The Macphos.
Okay, shuttle shot down, called Macphos.
Dax cannot defy Kuba, but Anarchs defy Orokin? How?
Orokin houses clash all the time. Dax can kill troops. They just can't hurt the Golden Lords themselves.
Maybe through Hivekin, they try to find a way?
Is this the beginning of the Grineer Queens? Oh. It would be a guess, but... Do I have a zoom on this? I do not have a further zoom on this, so this will do. Also, there is something satisfying about landing headshots. So I will aim for them where possible. Although, we could take a finisher kill as well. Ping. Yeah, this gun, I wouldn't call it a sniper. It is a marksman rifle by the feel of it. Now, with this fire rate and this zoom, this ammo, not sniper, not classically.
Slice, burn, maim. We love it when you get cut loose.
Shut up!
Aegis not talk?
Yeah, we're definitely falling apart at the seams there, aren't we? We are definitely falling apart at the seams. Well, whatever that was supposed to be. All of these powers they're trying to utilize are nothing to the simple power of gun. Genuinely nothing to it. I see fighting has been here for plenty. Do we see our target from here? How far is it? 109 meters. There you are. I mean, hitting it 2 dashes away.
Controlling sentience.
The Zeta floor, without them, they revert to...
I mean, I feel like we could have interrogated them more before disintegrating them.
Tau made us free. All know this.
But what happens if you don't get them?
Hunger. For orders. If none come, Hive Mind would return.
Okay, can't penetrate that. I have to shoot the drone down. And then... Did that kill the guy in the process? It did. Okay. Interesting. Chefs will say again, after you do the quest, can you attempt to access Dark Refractory by yourself to access power to send you through interaction instead of menus? I believe so. You go up to navigation panel and instead of pressing X, which will be the normal interaction to open up the star chart, press F. At least that... Oh hi, you're still alive. At least that's how it was in the preview that I got access to. Thank you, D, for the sponsor on that. But yeah, so Xenoflora gives the sentience basically free will. It removes the need for orders and allows them to generate their own programming, basically. That's what I'm picking up there. Ow, okay, did not expect that response. There we go. But the thing is then, If the sentients return to hive mind, there's got to be a lot more going on than that. I guess. Why is the hive so aggressive? Is my real question. If the independent sentients are not. From 10DEC25, reason why Wally talking this quest is due to transference pods. Second dream weren't invented yet, to my understanding. If that's something that's revealed later on, then please hold off on such lore drops. I will allow the game to tell me its story as it tells me, but I will question it as I go through, of course. Oh, that was a lovely chain. Choppy, choppy. It feels a bit weird to just be swinging a bayonet around, but it's effective.
Gonna scramble this targeting array, Adis. That ought to bring a Lestratus out of hiding.
Okay, let's grab our
okay, codes.
Thingy Bob. What else? Hi there. Sorry, did I miss you? Yeah, if you want to talk anything quest, talk about the stuff that has happened past tense, rather than is happening or due to happen. If you'd be so kind. I put the warning of spoilers on the stream here, but that's a warning of people watching, not please come in and spoil me. So, there we go. That's our code. Remaining codes. Oh, wait. I thought remaining codes was we needed to get one more. Never mind.
Hello.
Hello, Mantis Patty. Thank you very much for the resub on tier 2, no less. Up onto 14 months. Much appreciated. Let's pop in an authorization code. There we are. Let's see, have I got melee charges left? I've got a few. So we've still got enhanced damage for a moment. Need to put in another authorization code. Oh, okay, everyone just fell over. They got very sleepy all of a sudden. Yeah, non-founders are also using Excalibur Prime, because I'm not a founder for Warframe. I didn't know about it back then. Hello there, Menace.
The downed shuttle. Where is it?
Okay, Parental Crater.
Need to redeploy, Adis.
Before we pop out, again, just go take in the scenery. It's a lot of jagged peaks. Absolute badlands all the way out. Which again leaves me wondering, what is all this in aid of? Because like these structures, you don't put them down willy-nilly. Okay. Let's get out of here. Please ignore the bottom left. Apparently the chat servers are having a moment, but we can still enjoy the game, so we just have to enjoy it with a little bit less in-game chatter, I suppose. Not a concern right now. There's our new ship, so that is part of the quest, Mantis. Definitely part of the quest.
Galastra shot down a shuttle. She's got to be after the passengers.
If we can't keep the peace, then this treaty's dead in the water. Get back down there, Tenno.
I know mechanically right, out of the game why we come back here to do this, but it feels a little odd to go all the way up to space just to have this person then go, well, please go do your job. Parental crater, status clear. Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely Scout Prime. Yeah, or Bokor Prime. Very clever hide on the loading there.
This was a VIP transport. Whoever Galastra's hunting, they're Oregon.
Okay. Nope.
Attention, dignitary aboard. Identify yourself.
Is that a
Tauron student first class division
fucking
M4-8.
case?
By the glory and wisdom of the Seven, I salute you.
Void cloak emittings. Hidden Dax close. Careful, Tenno.
Uh-oh.
Attention, we have been assaulted.
I can see that. Ow, ow. Oh, we've switched over to the trumpeter. Sorry, I was trying to snipe. Okay, new weaponry. I did not pay enough attention to the loading screen to notice the switch of weapons. Sorry, that was a mildly amusing death sound for that one. There you go.
Service is acknowledged. Escort the executor to the extraction point.
Okay.
On board is who?
One of the Seven.
I wonder, why did we need to find out where the shuttle crashed, if it's such an important transport? You'd imagine they would have every tracking possible on that. Oh, 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 taking a few hits here. I'm doing my best to hold this together.
Tenno, decrypted transmission. Listen.
Missed that one entirely. Never mind.
Or he'll serve as an example.
Keep monitoring Adis. We need to know more.
There we go. Denied those reinforcements.
Sustaining unacceptable aggression.
I'm doing what I can to make it more acceptable, but you'll have to bear with me on that. There is quite a few of them. Nope. Reinforcements denied. Although, how much of a difference that makes is hard to tell right now.
The terrain is treacherous. We must exercise caution. Be patient.
Okay. Patience. Aha. No?
Adis, did your people do this?
A devil frame who did devil's work. He deserved this, Tenno.
Are we just stringing up Warframes? Okay. I feel like they should be destructible there, but okay. There you go.
If you please.
I'm with you. But for real though, what's with the stringing up? Like, that's now multiple factions who seem to think the right thing to do is to string up opponents.
Spill an executor's guts with everyone watching and not go to war on the spot? No. I know how the Orkin think. Once they see a sentient disembowel an executor, the treaty is as good as dead.
She's insane.
I mean, you'd imagine that everyone would put two and two together and figure out what's going on. Right? You'd figure out they'd do it, right? Just about denied that.
Little Tenno, you are way out of your depth. Now, the big fish are going to devour you. Sentient PV-22, destroy the medical transport and kill the passenger.
No. No, that's not allowed. Oh, God. You got right over the top of me. Blind it? Okay, we stopped it. It's fine. We stopped it. Everything is a-okay. Right. Gotta be all prim and proper.
You.
Not exactly a way to greet them. If we're trying to be so proper.
Remember this.
Remember this specifically. Okay.
I'm afraid the murmur are coming. In numbers. Only a few automated defenses left between us and them. I'm trying to contact the Kavia, but...
They have reverted.
Tenno, see reason. If the indifference encroaches upon the equipment here, it could trap your mind and leave your body an empty husk.
Seal the doors, Lloyd. I have to go deeper.
There's still a lot of questions being left unanswered as to why this is so pertinent. If we're looking for something in the past, why risk the present so hard? What is going on? I can assure you, as much as there may be some similarities in appearance, this is not how I looked 20 years ago, no. I can assure you very much of that. Alright. What's up? What do we know now?
Splits. Ballas held the casting vote. Pieces entirely in his hands. And the warmongers whisper in his ear day and night. Your presence may offend him.
But I saved his life.
You're just a weapon,
Orokin
mate.
gratitude is like summer lightning. Its light is fleeting merely, and wrath soon follows. Wait outside. I shall do what I can.
Why is it, Sam? First of the sentient Archimedeans, speak.
It's Galastra, Executor. Her anarchs now occupy every one of the known world seeders. Many of
Well,
our
they're doing well, then.
nurseries lie in ashes. Tok'am itself is threatened. We believe she may be receiving assistance. Executor Nitok is helping.
The Moon Parita is soon to be sovereign sentient territory per Article 92. All Orokin
Sovereign?
forces to withdraw. Remain and we violate the treaty. Depart and we abandon a friend in need. What then would you have me do about Galastra?
I have spoken to my fellow Archimedean. Your consort? It appears the world seeders have a weakness.
Okay.
Close the door.
It is an interesting note that Ballas' name is always read there. Absolutely, Solomir. Yeah. Okay. The treaty is clearly Orokin to sentient. The treaty is giving the sentients the moon. The sentients are asking for help. So it is clear to me that Ballas is not actually concerned about breaking the treaty in order to provide help. Ballas is using that as a deflection. That is 100% a deflection. Ballas is not concerned about breaking the rules. Where the operator not go invisible and sneak inside? Oh, come on. We can't even get through laser barriers and spy vaults. They have detection for that. You know they have detection for that. Twitch says there's drops right now. I was not made aware of drops here, but if there are drops operating, then enjoy. I was not made aware of any. Oh. Let's get into the airlock. Let us follow on. There are drops? Fair enough. I wasn't made aware of any. Let us head on over to Tok'un.
Remember, this place is holy to them, so mind your manners.
I'm assuming them is the sentience. Okay. And here we go. Alright. Definitely that plant-killing material.
It's beautiful.
Amar! Amar!
Oh, okay, yep, we know that name. Oh, hello. That is not what I expected in the slightest. I mean, that's just pretty. Oh. Sorry, I don't speak sentient wolf. I have no idea what you just said there. But attend battlefield graduation ceremony. Okay, I thought we were here for some other purpose, but fair enough then. I shall... What is the appropriate way to approach this? But sure. I mean, in operative form, that makes sense, yeah. Bye!
When I told Executive Ballas of the peril Tok'un was facing, I little thought he would place me in charge of its defense. In this sacred place, the minds that had begun to grow on our long journey finally flowered. Tenno, Adis, in the spirit of Tok'un, I bind your souls together. Be the example we look to, the living truth of peace.
Oh, this is straight up political marriage.
Deeply, beyond any grade or metric, I have nothing left to teach. I deem you both Tauron the debt. May your union never be sundered. A graduation present from the lady herself.
This definitely doesn't sound just like a graduation from an academy. This is very strong political wedding undertones. Pick up Ireton Sculpture. Well, that's a new Ireton. So about those defenses.
Target identified.
They're not ours.
Defend here, I warn the others. Oh, we have a translation this time.
Balder, respond. Balder, come in, damn it. You've got a rogue battalion down here.
Negative, Tenno. Those traitors were grown off-site.
How?
A rogue executor and her lapdog. We need to get Itsam out of there now. I'm sending a shuttle. You clear a landing zone.
How does an entire rogue battalion make their way all the way into the middle of here? Like, genuinely, how? This is a lot of them to have made their way in. Okay, we can hear that things are not great back in the present.
What do they see?
No way to tell without joining them. Wherever they are.
This is a lot of them.
Shuttle inbound. It's taking some hits. Just make sure it sets down in one piece.
I'd love to. Do we have any additional reinforcements to deal with this? 'Cause there's a lot of them. There we go. That's not quite such a shiny shuttle, but it'll still do the trick, I suppose.
Wait! We should help!
No time! Thank you, Tenno. You too have been a singular headache at times. But I admit, I shall miss our classes. Perhaps you might consider returning next year to speak to the new
Where was the support?
Just can't keep them alive, can you, kiddo? Everyone who cares for you ends up dead.
Wow, that's just cruel.
Ready?
Okay, we popped a little item into a Vire sculpture. I think that's a Vire.
Galastra tried to steal the life of my love. For that alone, she deserves death. But the complete extinction of the Tau blooms, which she plans to bring about, would hurl us back into a state of war. With the collusion of Executor Natak and her lackey Roth, she has sequestered herself and her followers within the World Seeders, the armored Zeraman Ova of old. But they have a flaw, a destruct sequence. This Ayatan holds the trigger codes. Deliver it to the World Seeder's heart, and turn Galastra's fortress into her funeral pyre.
Okay. So, straight up self-destruct their home base. That would be an effective way of taking them out. That would be effective. Yeah, that defense, that did not seem right.
Hey, give him hell for me, kid.
Sure. The ceremony itself is ceremony. Ceremonies can look very weird to outsiders, and no different here.
You found wisdom, and now you rise. Peace is trembling in our hands. Let us boldly grasp it.
To whom are you speaking? One would assume sentience, but is that the truth? We have a simple job here. Get in and blow this thing up.
They found us.
Bring me my Ascaris.
Ascaris? Oh no. Oh no. I've heard that word a long time ago. No, thank you. Okay, we are getting deeper into the bowels of this thing. How anyone is supposed to normally navigate this? No idea. We are definitely in the pipeworks. Hello there. Remember together. Hello? We dream as one, our memories are your strength. We gave as good as we got, we move like the wind, we burn like the twin suns. And judging by the icon, these are players. Ah. Okay, well, move like the wind. Why not? In and out, lickety-split, right? Brilliant, thank you very much for the subscription there at tier 151. A month of that, much appreciated. And I love the timing with the jump there. Well done. Ooh. That's a speed buff.
You are the only ones to command the frames?
Commandeered Protea Prime. Okay.
Warframes, but no Tenno? Galacta burned herself up for sure.
That's fine. You do not have anywhere near the knowledge and training to commandeer that Warframe appropriately. So you can set up those turrets, but I can just dash past them. Then where are you at?
Till that sweet 4-year mark. Let's heckin' go. Wait, I forgot to be weird for my TTS. Shalabaloo? Whamsin? I dunno, I got nothing today.
Thank you, Esprit, for the 47-month resub there at 2 months. Much appreciated. You found the perfect time for your resub, Shalabaloo. Not ready on the ability. We'll just keep up the damage on this thing. There we go. Take out the remaining force. You are terminating nothing. Okay, and hello. Aid comrades. Alright. We dream as one, what should they remember? So what are we offered to pass along? We gave as good as we got, we moved like the wind, we held our ground. Honestly, that movement is brilliant. Movement speed just allows you to run circles around them. So yeah, we'll let the next person have that. Let's tie the elevator. No, I didn't get a good look at Protea myself there. I was too busy shooting them. Why do you speak wrong?
I can't do this. I don't want to do this. Lloyd? What? No. You can't be here on Tower.
You're not on Tower. This is a memory. It happened. And I'm so sorry, but we can't change any of it.
But we're almost at the part where...
It's okay. I'm here. My light goes with you. Always.
I think we get an impression as to what's supposed to happen there.
We're losing them!
Bring them back.
I can't! They've gone too deep! Murmur, breaking the perimeter seals, flooding the lamps. It's over.
Nope, 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 nope. I'm holding it, I'm holding it. I held it, nothing happened. Well, at least we got Lotus to help out. Okay, now we're geared up. Yeah, you're just not gonna get through that. Oh, okay, maybe while something loading. Hello and good day to you, the Murmur. I will be your executioner. Slap.
Tenno, I must ask you to pace yourself. Nobody doubts your strength, but the Dark Refractory places a murderous burden on the user. If you persist in your current state, there is a real risk that we will lose you.
I don't appear to be losing, so... I mean, I appreciate the concern, but we've got this.
I've not seen this kind of murmur activity since the day my Albrecht left us. It's like religious hysteria.
Fair enough. I wouldn't have made that interpretation, but we'll take it. Nope, no getting past. I'm holding this line here. You do not cross.
Only a few remain, Tenno. Deal with them and then rest.
Yes, yes. Oh, did one actually get past? A few got past. I wasn't paying enough attention. My bad, my bad, my bad. Hold on, fixing. Fixed. Honestly, this is in a sweat. I don't think they've even touched my shields, have they? Your message is right there, Petra. You're fine.
If the process is not completed this time, you will never come back up.
Okay, I mean, it sounds like we're taking a heck of a risk. Why?
My child.
I'm still not certain as to the reason we're taking such a risk. Delving into memories.
In the name of the Seven, the Lady Margulis and I welcome the delegates of the Sentient Collective. How brightly Parental's odd little star shines now.
Alright, let's have a look at our choices. We dream as one, what should they remember? Oh, okay, we're handing something over. Let's aid others with held grounds, shoulder to shoulder, gave as good as we got. Good as we got, why not? And then we get a buff. Hey, no sympathy! Alright then. I'm not going to look any further than that. No sympathy. Thank you very much for the buff. Much appreciated. So let's see, what has no sympathy suggested is a good idea? Massively increased Warframe and operator energy regeneration rate. Fair enough then. Trigger destruct sequence. Yeah, seems a shame, but you know, home base of evil people. That is an interesting destruct sequence, but yeah. Commented Caliban Prime. Okay, well that's...
Tell me, Tenno Brat, why do you still serve the Origin? Do you really trust them to keep their word?
Get annihilated. Ooh, Madurai is a very useful focus school. Get annihilated. No idea what the rest of what she was going to say though.
Good. Your final evolution. Kill me.
Why would Adis ever want to be like you?
We've got to get out.
Yeah, she's going to die anyway, so like... If she's going to die anyway, why would we leave her there to cause problems? Just putting that out there. Why did I pick the buff based on player name? So, No Sympathy is a fellow creator.
No! pods, Tenno. Enough for whole world? For whole system?
Atlas and the others, they used us. Set us up.
Volko Rahal! Margulis dies for this!
So, not a self-destruct, it was wipe out the flowers that were around the pod.
Always you know where to find me, Tenno.
Is that what I'm picking up from this? It feels like that's what transpired there, that we just plagued a bunch of flowers. Was that timing out? It is. Hello, can I interact? Thank you. Crazy Kid 7979, thank you very much for dropping your sub here. Up on to 6 months now. Much appreciated. Alright, we've got buffs from Spywalker, Eden the Dummy, and Core Prime. Okay. All offering the exact same buff. Alright then. No particular pick. Thank you. What buff is that one? That buff is massively increased Warframe and operator damage output. That can come in handy. Well, we've reached the crater. Battle of the Last Bloom, Rovers Crater, Talmoon Perita. I thought your upset was with Margulis, not me, but also we do need to, I suppose, slow this down.
Following the many treacherous sentient attacks on loyal Grineer and Dax allies, the treaty is null and void. Orokin protection is hereby withdrawn. We are at war.
Adis! You've got to stop! This is what they wanted!
Warhawk, Tenno. Shut up!
No, I can land it.
A rogue Tenno operative and sentient cohort are suspected of sabotage. They are to be brought in, alive or dead.
Margulis couldn't have done this! Think, Adis! This is a setup!
It is very obviously a setup, yes. You think you see clearly? You didn't see clearly seconds ago.
Don't you see? They'll cover it up! They always do!
Why are you assuming that we're the liar after we both got deceived? This sentient really was born yesterday, weren't they? I keep on misjudging how much fall I've got left. Oh, that's true. Not enough flower power. They've lost the ability to think straight, haven't they? They've just turned to pure Angie. Nope, we got grabbed. As they fall. Okay. A very Pyrrhic grab. Oof. That did not look like a very elegant transference. Although, how are we physically injured when... with the way that works?
Tenno. You were right. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We're together.
I mean, this really does not look all that okay. But again, how is the Tenno so injured?
Tenno, I heal. I try.
Your healing works on non-sentients?
Cast and cry, cast and cry, raise the moon, pine and fire.
I suppose they said try. No guarantee it works. It worked, but that looked different.
Target ahead, taking them out.
Can I grab this whilst under attack? This seems a little bit out of place timing-wise, but sure, okay. Go ahead and have the damage buff. That did come in quite handy. We've really just kind of going full beam everything down, aren't we? Yoicks! Can't reach that far. Okay. Wait. Oh, Adis appears to have not done too well as a result.
Sit up. Come on.
Let me feel sunlight. My light goes with you now.
Did you know?
Yes. I was meant to make sure. But I couldn't, Tenno.
Bury him.
Okay.
Oh. But I meant to take him back to Taron Academy.
I mean, you're gonna do that though, right? Given your situation. Like, yeah, you got an angsty Tenno there, but like, what's gonna happen to that soldier otherwise? Oh, this is a weird... I didn't think I could control this. This is a really weird camera angle. What? Oh, no, this is also not a cutscene. Yeah, right. Sorry, it's just a little jarring is all. Just a little jarring. With the whiteouts. Let's see. Oh. I need to direct it. Yep. Okay, so we've gone for quite a wander. There are other grasses here at least, unless these are not native. And we brought them in. And there's a few different plants. Still going. Okay. This could be a result of activating the egg. True, it could be that, yes. Very quick if so. Oh, we're back here. The devil that even Adis wanted strung up. Was happy to see strung up. Okay. This is why we don't give demigod powers to angry teenagers. Yep. Exactly why we don't do that. So, who are we opposed to here? I mean, yeah, you know what, Ballas. Yeah, just give me Ballas. I don't care about anything else. Everyone else, you can have your fight. I'm here for Ballas.
You changed the codes, didn't you?
We barely checked what we were doing in the first place.
Come out and face me.
Oh, I can't blow that up. That's a shame. So... where? Okay. Okay, that is destructible. It just didn't look very destructible at first. Okay. I got there, I got there.
I should have let Galastra tear you apart.
Tenno? Dear Void.
Oh, not you.
I saw it all.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. You were asking for war the entire time. You are part of the problem. Go away. Right.
Tap, tap. You'll let me
Oh, okay. Rap, tap, tap. We are the devil in the walls now. Oh, he's going to have evacuated 20 millennia ago, right? Hello? That is not Ballas. Oh, of course. Of course.
Tell me you had nothing to do with it.
You already know the truth.
But you can say more than that to defend yourself, right? Go on.
Why am I sleepy?
Oh.
You've had a very hard day, my angel. And we have a long journey back to Lua. The dream will keep the voices from taking hold.
You're going to make me forget, aren't you?
I will not have them accuse you of treason. If they come for you, they will have to go through me.
Well, we know how that ends.
Ballas, if he did this, he'll kill you.
Little lost as to what put us to sleep there, but okay.
I'm so sorry.
You were used, just as she was.
I'm getting a lot of that in these storylines.
Tau is in sight. It will not be the place that you or I remember.
I feel like we just need to go back to where we killed Ballas, pick up his head, and hand it over. It feels like almost everything is as a result of Ballas. Almost everything.
My child, like you, I mourn for the peace that might have been. But we cannot make the past our prison. We look backward, only to learn where we are going. Adis Truthbloom possessed a power rare among sentients. The power to heal our kind. If another like him exists, we must find them. Lloyd has granted us full use of the Dark Refractory. Use it. Your chaotic memories of Tau must be entered, tamed, and understood. Your memories of the Warframe Uriel have enabled Lloyd to reconstruct his blueprint. A
useful
difficult task, as the Orokin attempted to destroy all copies. Use Uriel with caution, if you use him at all.
Okay, well, splendid. We have ourselves Uriel blueprint and lore reasoning for having the blueprint. We have various resources and a operator cosmetic as well. Cool. Ascaris Prime, why do we have it now? So that's interesting, yeah. Ascaris Prime, technology developed by Executor Ballas to allow remote piloting of a hijacked Warframe for short periods, force them to act against even their deepest instincts. We have 75 of them. I suppose it remains to be seen as to what that is all for. Also behind the camera, we have a couple other things here. I'm going to read it out because you can't see it. 75 Leroyic Bridge. A delicate paraneural interface allowing a duly evolved sentient pilot to command the colossal Hunhullus as if it were a second skin. So, sentient equivalent to transference into the big Eidolon boy. And then 75 Ren Hypercore, the evolved core of a Dactylist, which is that flying one I think, bearing its true self-given name and identity. When deprived of Tau pollen, the core becomes susceptible to forcible reprogramming. Okay. Having read the patch notes, I know that these are resources. Reading these details about them, it's very weird that these are resources. But I know at least from the patch notes, they are resources. What a quest. I'm still lost on the detail of the urgency. Like, genuinely, the urgency that we had of delving into the past, of putting ourselves at risk from the indifference. I feel like I've missed a pretty crucial detail there. However, that that drop in each time, that was beautiful. That way to just go sailing straight on into the fight. Definitely on the beautiful side there. Thank you, Eliu. Right, I did promise at the end of the quest we will take a quick moment to appreciate the support we've had on the channel over the last couple of hours there. So we had the resubs from Thornforts, from Bite Bitson, from Equally Even, from Samolson, from Mantis Patty, from Real Ed, from Esprit, from Crazy Kid, and then a gifted sub as well from LU over to Crowned Ladybug there. Thank you very much, everyone, on all of that as we went through. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people have up to their subscriptions, either brand new or continued. So let me quickly decorate the tree behind me. Do I have 8 baubles ready to go? Let me actually dig them out. 2. 4. That's 6. That's 8. Okay, there we go. Woo! I do indeed have a few of them in the box ready to go. Let's pop these all on here, shall we? 1. I'll go. That's a bit full over that side. Let's go here. 2. Yep. 3. It's on.
Evening, Ken. Enjoying the update?
And 5. I'm going to come around this side of it. Seven. And last one for now. Let's put you right here. Bring this out a bit. 8. Woo! Oh. I look away for a moment, and we have, this is the right moment to do this, right? From Greymire, yes indeed, resubscribing up onto 23 months there. Much appreciated, Greymire872. And Raptor Mark II with the full 4 years of support. Enjoying the update? Absolutely. I have questions which do not have a lot of answers at the moment in time, but all the same, a very it's a curious look at the past, and curious even more so about what it means for the present. Also, Caljade, thank you very much for giving a sub over to Dr. Wilson, version 1 I suppose. Going from that username there, much appreciated on the gifted sub there, Caljade. So for Greymire and Raptor, let's get your wobbles up onto the tree. That ball is slightly stuck. There we go. One and there you are. There's a lot of tinsel I'm digging through in that box. Let's see, we've got a space there, and we've got a space up on here. There we go. That is getting to be a very, very busy tree. Woo! A very busy tree. Excuse me, sorry. I went to speak and oh. Yeah, that got me. You ever breathe and there's just a little bit of spare spit or something? Huh. Just trying to kill myself with that one, apparently. Ah. There we go. And as took a sec, Pingu, thank you very much for dropping your sub here with your Prime up onto that lovely blue sub badge. No more ads for you. You've got your access to your emotes, you've got access to a supporter tea lounge over on the Discord. Let's get your bauble added on as well. There we go. Every moment I look away. We then also have from Esprit 5 gifted subs out to the community. That's gone out to, I think that's Ishmael, to Board Sliced Bread, to Plague Pater, to Rubio Faye, and to Ferris. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs there, Esprit. Much appreciated on gifting those out to the community as well. And that does put a layer of tinsel onto a tree as well. Let's see, we've got gold, we've got skunk, we've got a mix of stuff. What we've got here is a very bright red. Let's go with that very bright red here for you. We're going to start it from the top of the tree. Gonna wrap it down and around like so. Well, it rests right there. There we go. Okie dokie. From Mac Gill here asking where to play missions after the quest. Okay, yep. Let me just my windows here. They've slightly broken. There we go. Where to play? It's right here. It is right here. Now you might be wondering, Ken. Yes, it's navigation, but where is it? Below navigation. Right there. F for Dark Refractory. That's how you access it. You're in the back room. I don't know where the button will be in the back room. It's there for Dark Refractory. Let's head over to back rooms, because they should have access there as well. So we'll just verify that for you. It should be exactly the same, but, you know, easier to see than to guess. And look, there it is. Dark Refractory. F. Yeah, it is identical. I want to... Dang it. I wanted to go back to Orbiter. I was doing things from Orbiter Plus. There we are. That's how I do it. Okie dokie. So, with the quest down, next up on the agenda is, of course, diving into these new bits and pieces. Now, we could go for either the Perita Rebellion or the Descendia. And as you can see, one relates to Operator, one relates to a Drifter. Now, we've just had a fair amount of Perita. We have indeed had a fair amount of that through the quest. So as much as we could go diving further into that, we could recall Hunhullus, we could recall Dactylist or recall Vanguard. I'm going to go for a different approach. I am going to go for the approach of the Descendia. Left one is weekly. The left one has weekly rewards, but you can still play it as much as you like, really. Let's see, so we've got on the normal mode here, we've got 30,000 credits, 25 Ignia, Arcane Tempo. We've got Arcane Trickery, and then 3 Arcane Warmth, and a secondary Arcane Adapter. On Steel Path, it levels up 75 Ignia, an Amp Arcane Adapter, Melee Kareen, more Ignia, a Melee Rhythm mod, and a secondary Arcane. 15 Mathika, 25 Seal Essence, 3 more Melee Kareens, and an Eidolon Xeneric Lens Blueprint. Very, very nice. So we will dive into that. But first, we can take a little bit of a swing at some upgrading, I think. We head on over here, all the drones can just shove you on out the way. We can have a look at Focus, can we not? Oh, no, not yet. Nope. Apparently there is more to be done before that. Never mind. Now, the other thing of note here is that Descendia does involve Marie, Leon, Roth, who we did have name dropped during all of that, but we've not actually really met them. So let's pop down to Sanctum Anatomica and then take it from there. Let us take it from there. Ah. That'll be Leon. Marie. And the devil himself, Roth.
He spoke in truths. A devil has come.
Sol and Lua, we will cleanse this follower.
Hello, Ackerboy. Okay.
Is truly a thing of beauty.
That was an introduction. So I already know that it's over this area. And Lizzie. Yeah, I'll see the guitar, right? This is Albrecht's Exile in La Cathedral. Some year, which one is not certain. What's the purpose of Leon? I mean, wow, that's a bit rude, but if you mean how do you speak to Leon, you'll need to, first of all...
Another time, perhaps.
You'll see there, Leon has no intention to speak to you at the moment. In order to speak to Leon in person there, you'll need to, first of all, get on Marie's good side and get a recommendation. Because once you've appropriately spoken to Marie and become at least liked, then Marie will introduce you to Leon. So that is quite the appearance. I look over from here and just where I expect to see Marie, I just see fire. Just fire. Okay.
By soul, I bless the day. And bonjour, bonjour. I am Sister Marie Leroux, and soul be blessed. It is so wonderful to meet you in person. We have been sent here by Cardinal Dimanche. You know him as Entrati.
Oh, he has another name.
That devil and ensure he does not cause more suffering. Oh, and it seems that what is ancient to you is not so old to me. How can I help?
Okay. So, Marie has these two options available to us. To retrieve Tectalist artifacts or to browse items. Let's go first with retrieve Tectalist artifacts.
Allow me to explain. A sir of soul and your strange weapons, oui? When Monsieur Lloyd spoke of the old war and the souvenirs from within, it reminded me of the sagas of the luminaries, of the monks who would hone their souls to blades. This
right.
I know, and this I can teach. Come.
I feel like I've missed a step on the introduction and conversations that bring us to this point, but okay. My voice is very smooth but also hard to understand for you. If it's hard to understand, I definitely recommend having subtitles on then when you play. I definitely recommend that. I know that I am covering some of them sometimes. Unfortunate consequence of trying to keep my face out of the way of the UI so you can see what I'm actually doing during missions. But yeah, as you go through yourself, definitely have your subtitles on. Now having a look at this, Lorac, Vexoric, and so on. These require Leroic Bridges, Ren Hypercores, and Ascaris Primes, of which I picked up 75 of each from completing the quest, which would get me halfway there. But you might notice I am a little bit further ahead than 75. So if you just pop into the inbox real quickly to address that. They have not just sponsored the stream, they've also provided me with a variety of bits and pieces, and I do not doubt that this is part of it. It's going to be in one of these collections. There it is. The Tectalist Artifact Acquisition Pack. So this was gifted to me by D. It's why I already have the 225 there. You can get that yourself with Platinum. Obviously, if you just do the quest rather than spend the plat, you won't be in a position to immediately pick up one of these. Yeah. But once we do get to that point, I believe we can then grab. Now let's see.
You should see from whence we come.
Fair do. The overpowering grimoire of the School of Zeneric was perhaps ever destined for the void. Though powerful, the ruinous secrets it whispers through its tower on strike could drive even the clear-headed to madness. And then we've got Vexring, Thara, Koron, and Nidri, which apply to the others. Now, if you wish to know how these feel in gameplay before purchasing one of the others, you do get access to it directly through Peril to Rebellion, I know that much. So if you do Peril to Rebellion through the Dark Refractory, switching between the focus schools, you can get the different experiences first up on that.
Have any favorite treats?
So with this, the unwavering bow of the School of Madurai, to face its wielder is to fight against its tower on strike, the tempestuous power of the void itself. And there it has been lost since time immemorial. Also Sprotlings. As I am using Madurai, I suppose I can go with the Madurai 1, have immediate access to that. We'll see if this unlocks the rest of the focus school.
Must fly like the arrow to find the bow of Madurai. Also the scriptures tell us. Lion, mon frère, le néant est dangereux.
I have no idea what you just said on that last bit, sorry. Oh, hello.
Thara, mighty bow!
From the half-real spaces, the twilight backcloth of reality, I call you forth!
Okay, straight up summoning the bow from what appears to be a Undercroft scene.
Il revient sain et sauf. And with Sarah, the bow of Madurai. Thank you, Soul, for these blessings. Fight to defend.
Seeing other people's ephemeras is definitely changing the vibe here. And if we browse items, what else can we see here? We can see an ability to purchase some more Ren Hypercores, once per customer, only 15 of them. For a bunch of materials I have none of. Likewise, brand new mods, one assumes. Brand new arcanes, one can clearly see. They go onto textless artifacts. And Ignia. All of this, I think, is something we'll have to come back to later. Excuse me.
So long, then.
Yeah, and I have an Aria challenge completed. So, if I go... Operator, Focus, Madurai, there it is. Whereas if I go back to, say, Anairu, it's still not there. So yeah, it looks like you do need to purchase the weapon for the section to open up. I didn't see a bit that said that, but someone suggested in chat, and they were absolutely correct. Okay, and in order to advance these, we need to spend not only focus, but also those new materials. Okie dokie, it's a good thing we got some from the quest then. So with this, we can summon forth Thara from the void and fire the grey bow into the air, blanketing the area with a rain of explosive arrows for currently 4 seconds. We can improve it to 5 seconds. We've also got these unlocks we can grab. On dealing damage, fire an arrow at an enemy with a 0.5 second cooldown between arrows. Or gain extra strength for each enemy hit by the initial strike for 30 seconds, max 20% at the base level. This increases the AoE of Rain of Arrows. Wait, how big is this AoE if it's increasing to 3.5 meters? I suppose it means increase Rain of Arrows each arrow's radius. That's gotta be the guess there. And then Rain of Arrows will also target one additional enemies within 10 meters. I presume the number 1 is intended to go up there, and that's why it already says enemies. Okay. Let's see then. I suppose with 15 million focus available to me and a bunch of spare materials from the quest, I should be able to just upgrade a bunch of this. Yep. 5 million focus consumed by the looks of it there. 5 million focus and those various materials. In fact, you know what? If you need a screenshot, this is something to screenshot. I'm going to screenshot it myself. Those are the materials required to fully rank up the new Madurai tree section, because I've just done it all in one go. So, 1.18 million in Rain of Arrows. Bunch to there, all that focus, yeah, it is about 5 million total. And then a handful of resources. 48 of these are Ren Hypercores, 16 Ascaris Primes, and 9 Laraic Bridges. So Ren Hypercores seem to be at least a limiting factor in Madurai if you don't already have the materials. Interesting. Now, because we need to purchase the Tauron Strike, the weapon, whatever bit of it, first, it means then that we can't just unlock the other focus trees at this time. But yeah, we'll commit that. That is now a newly maxed out Madurai. Very, very nice. Let's put it to good use. And over here, one other person yet to meet, one very popular person by the looks of it. This is Ruth.
Someone who is not one of these two sanctimonious ingrates. Vice Regent Grand Carnus Rove. Pleasure. Ah, and a word of advice. Take all they said with a grain of salt. If they are to be believed, their mouldering, obsolete gods are to thank for their miraculous arrival here, and not, in fact, me.
Well, he's not a little bit full of himself, is he? Okay. So their arrival here is thanks to him. How is to be discovered? And I imagine a lot of that will be discovered through the Kim system. But here we have a variety of options. We have the Browse of Surplus. So this is where you can get... oh, I see. So the Arcanes are picked up with Ignia in a roll table of sorts. You can pick up the Uriel blueprints if you don't get them from Descendia directly. Same with Vincubus. Same with Galariac Prime. And further down, there is Sagic Prime. And then on to these various Arcanes. Are these the same Arcanes that are in there? Arcane Circumvent. Arcane Circumvent. So it is the same ones. Curious. So Ignia gives you a roll at 3 of them. Malefica allows you to purchase directly.
However, I believe you murdered the last Orokin who tried that.
Okay then.
So we'll skip that part if it's.
And then 8 different scenes that can be used in Captura. Looks like I have all of them already. That'll be because DE gifted them over to me. Thank you very much for that, there, DE. How do you get the materials for the focus weapons? Asked Yusef. So that, I will say, it looks like it wasn't exactly explained, was it? Even getting them here was a little bit unexplained. But yeah, to get those materials, the Leroy Bridge, Ren Hypercores, Iscaris Primes, the old piece materials, they are indeed from the old piece. So if we go back here, we'll have a further look at Roth's collections in a moment. So under Periton Rebellion, you've got Recall Hunhullus, Dactylist, and Vanguard, and from each of those you get their respective items. So you need to go through those individually, I believe, for the different items. Which one is which? I can't remember. I can't remember. But yeah, it'll be those 3. I'm going to click it. If it starts, nope. I was hoping for more information. When I clicked it, didn't get more information, so no. So they don't drop the same materials. So that is my understanding at this point in time. I could get back up the patch notes, actually. So let's have a look here. PC update notes. And if I let it load up for a moment... Oh, it's signed in on Dan, fair enough. And have a look for Iscaris. Here we go. So, Lyric Bridge, earned from Recall Hunhullus. So the bridges are there. The Hypercores are from this one. And the Iscaris from that one. So, Bridge, Hypercore, Iscaris Prime. I don't know how you're supposed to remember that other than just knowing it. But yeah. It looks like those are where those individual materials come from. And how they are earned through it is basically doing objectives. So do your objectives as quickly as you can to get as many in as possible in the time limit to get as many as rewards as possible. It's the simple answer I can give you on that one. For more information on that, honestly, check out MH Blackie's video. Just like I've done a video covering the Descendia. And again, that was a sponsorship from DE, so again, thank you very much on that, DE, for that. MH Blackie has covered Periton Rebellion, so should probably give you even more information on that. Drops a walk a few. Yeah, sorry, that was the bot default setting, because people usually ask for drops literally every day of the week that I stream. So I'm just going to turn that off now. I didn't turn it off during the quest, so as not to just go digging for that mid-quest and break the pacing. But yeah, drops are active. I just wasn't made aware of those happening directory-wide. I just didn't know. Now, with all that aside, and I'm still trying not to drown myself from earlier, let's dive into Descendia. Let us go. There we are. Now, everyone here should recognize this, right? You definitely know what this looked like. Managed to complete the quest? Yes.
Stole my mind. Violence is the sole means to reclaim it. Show me you speak the language of death.
Sorry, Albrecht stole your mind? You're gonna need to give me a little bit more information than that. What? Acronymus, if you're having difficulty completing the quest, I would suggest very simply go around it. Like, go around whatever objective you're stuck on, and if it's still not progressing, worst case scenario, close and reopen it. Without any more detail, that's all I can suggest to you. So I'm playing this before visiting Devil's Triad. I've gone down and visited them. I did literally just visit them moments ago, Dragon Rider, yeah. Okay. But they didn't say anything about stolen memories. And we're going to get straight in on this.
Alchemy. Tinkering with forces they clearly did not understand. What unholy project sealed this onto your psyche, Ruth?
Bit of alchemy with Lavos. Oh, you know it's what was always supposed to happen. Lavos is made for this. Let's start stacking it up. How do you unlock the new mode? So once you've done the quest, go to your navigation, wherever your navigation is, and instead of pressing X, press F. Or if you have, if you're on console or something else with different keybinds, literally just look down at the console, you'll see it. There's just a different button, that's all. It's just not exactly indicated. There we go, alchemy done. If I know my Warframe well, I know that I want to pop some crates before I go down. Affinity, it's cute, but resources. Nope, that was also affinity. There's a crate up here. Affinity. Is that all the crates? Okay. Alright then, eliminate all the targets. Head stompers. Alright then. For this, we can Goomba stomp them. This is an intended mechanic. You literally Goomba stomp them to death. And every Goomba stomp that you do gives you also another double jump. Or another mid-air jump, I suppose. They're not always double at that point. So you jump again, and then glide to the next one. It's certainly a unique way of getting some kills. I am also going to, once again, hunt for crates to bust open. I have a feeling I'm going to want what's inside. 80 endo, maybe not. And one more of them to kill. Or did I just stomp on it? Oh, it died there. Ignia acquired. Just going to check down this side of crates. There's a couple. Still affinity. Ignia and 5 Mayfica. There you go. So Mayfica does drop from those crates. That was what I was wanting to demonstrate there.
It mocks us with all its greed. It must be vanquished for decency's sake.
Alright. Let's take out these perilous little things. No, 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 no. Stop resisting. Supply a little bit more electric. Yeah, that tears through them. And we're also gathering Mayfica. Infernum completed. Take us to the next one. You do not get new rewards if you've already done all the way down to floor 10, as in the actual weekly list on the tower. That's once per week. Granted, there is both a normal mode and a steel path mode, so you can do it twice on the different modes for the different rewards. As for materials from playing it through, I have no reason to believe you wouldn't keep those, so you can endlessly farm materials from opening up crates and getting kills, is my understanding. Also, morning yellow pigment, okay. So this can also be a source of pigments, depending on what your clan is up to. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I am not getting through that. Okay. Take out the Guardian Xmas. I have no stacks on my weapon. And it appears to be healing very... Penance for those vulnerable to RPGs. Yeah, it's the only way I'm going to kill him. I was trying. There we go. That did a bit better. God, there are so many Guardians. So many. There we go. Oh, no, no, there's another. Okay. Right, that's fully filled in. I'm going to ignore them and fill this in. Grab another RPG. Hit it with massive amount of toxin. Because Lavos go butt. And this is an infested salvage mission, basically. Just very much not infested. Let's try a little bit of electric. Share the DPS. That seems effective. There we go. Amp Arcane adapter required. Let's grab all of this. Yeah, it may not be the fastest way of doing things, but I do still get to get the extra loot from the crates, which feels worth it to me. Yep, there's our Mayfica. There can be more than one. That's just what I'm seeing there.
Summon a memory of a quaint summer picnic. Espèce d'énorme casquet.
Why, I deeply apologize that my memories of war are troubling you so, Marie. You are welcome to depart at any time. There is the door.
Oh, they are so friendly with each other.
Usually, I relish attention, but I reckon...
How does the romance go up? I think it's entirely through Kim's system. Deacons, please no slow. I'll happily grab all those materials. So Ignia is basically an analog for Vosta. So if we see here, I've got 24 Ignia so far. It's just Vosta for the new arcanes. There's something up there. Yoink! And something over here. Yoink! Okay, that's enough yoinking. Let's go. Seek and destroy.
Lead us swiftly to the heart of corruption.
Yes, come on, Ghost Kitty. Show us the way. And we've got Mannix to deal with. Ah! Get off my head! Oh god, that's that. Bruh. I can't kill Mannix. How does he get to just grab me and one-shot me? Okay, gotta Recover. Energy. Oh, I've just about recovered. Wow, that just tore through my defenses, though. That absolutely tore... No! Bro, I don't survive that. What? Okay. One more kill, one more kill, one more kill. Come on, bring me back, bring me back. I'm running out of time. Shoot, I'm out. I lose.
I am sorry. I do hope this is
Stun lock into death twice. Well, that's just gonna kill me, isn't it? I'm on Steel Path? I know I'm on Steel Path, thank you, Lone Eagle. My point is, I was shielded and full health. One jumps on my head and that's just death. That was just death. Both times, actually. I'd like to know an answer other than Switch Warframe that survives that. So yeah, that kind of murdered me. Let's restart. The new arcane gives max damage taken. I don't know how much that would achieve there, to be honest, because it's separated over multiple hits over a couple of seconds. So certainly a low ranked one, which won't have the max stats needed to get the full value. I don't know, that would really help. Not to mention losing shield gate in the process.
Let us begin.
Well, back to it.
We finally figure out how to make gold from lead.
Zorus, please go burr. I think on that next run, when I get back down to the Mannix, I'm going to play the floor is lava. And see if that keeps me away from their guaranteed death grab. Also, good luck for any shield gate based frames that come across that, because even with the arcane persistence, they won't have the health to keep it up. You know, Petri, you can be a little single tracked. You get it. You like an Aros? Can we call this dungeoneering in Warframe? I suppose it has some semblance to an elite dungeon. Okay, apparently I missed. There we go. And I didn't keep any of the Mayfica I gathered there because I lost. So we're going to need to get that all back. There we go. That'll satisfy me for now.
The cost of war.
Alright, let us eliminate these targets. I could stomp on their heads. I can also shatter them with the Zorus. Just gonna take this opportunity, grab the crates. One up there. One down there. And last enemy kill that we need. Oh, wait, no. Okay. We reach our quota and it says, please keep going. Got it? I'll just charge my gun, don't mind me. Gun charged. Yeah, if I get to a checkpoint, I get to keep it. It's just, I didn't get to a checkpoint.
This demon, this grozzling, it mocks us.
Of that much I can be certain.
It must be vanquished. For decency's sake.
Mayfica, nice. Next. Next. I think I'm killing them before they split. Oh. I killed most of them before they had a chance to split. See, that's a little bit more like it. I didn't look over there, Aurum. No, I will have to have a look at that later. Let me just open that locker. Looks like it's time to go. The fires were getting a little close there.
What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you?
Big ol' RPG, big ol' boom. Have I tried any other frames of Steel Path Descendia yet? If yet, do you mean like test server? Dante, who was in the video. If you mean today, this is the second run. The first run was a loss a few waves in. Or a few floors in. Welcome. Blap, 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 blap. Oh. Yeah, something if you beat is Harrow and probably Wisp Neural. Oh, fairly. Yep, that'll probably be some of those achievement glyphs they do. That's cool. That is just barely powered enough. Okay, that should give them enough power to get it to the end. Let's grab our loot. And we should be on the way out. Yep. Let's go.
Phantoms of your past.
Do we have a mod here at the moment?
A morbid dance.
I think Petra needs a reminder.
Oh, void. Leon, you are miserable at poetry. Do us all a favor and stop.
Alright, so we just need to collect the Vitaplast. We'll be good to go.
Usually, I relish tension.
This unfortunately does mean all of my weapon stacks are going to run out because there's no combat in this section, but it is what it is. That was Ellie, thank you. There's a little bit more Vitaplast hiding, probably over this way. There it is. Off to the next one. Anyway, well, welcome on in. We are in the Descendia, and this is the bit that killed me last time.
We used to set them on convicts back in my day.
So,
Splendid for working up an appetite.
I'm just going to keep my distance. Nope, I can't throw from up there. Yep, this seems to be an effective way to tell them to sod off. Can I get close enough to activate Kalimos? That'll do. No more manic grabs. Because they can't climb up here. If you fall at one point in Warframe, see what killed you and figure out its weakness. In this case, Zora's go burr whilst I continuously wall jump. It appears to be the weakness. It's a little cheesy, I admit. Actually, it's very cheesy, but yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do what works. especially against enemies that can grab me and one-shot me through my shield gate. Kalimos is closing in on the Legasite. Unlike a normal Legasite harvest, there doesn't appear to be any pickups I can use to expedite this process. So it is just a waiting game. A survival, if you will. So yeah, briefly just to re-up the buff. Legasite time. Where is it? I hear it this way. Add in the bonus damage. And that will carve through it. There we go. Alright then. Now we just need to safely capture it. Melee Kareen acquired. Infernum 6 cleared. Checkpoint reached. Whew. Harvest not capture? Oh, I do apologize. And we are good. So that locks us in, that saves that. Our Igna, Amp, Pain, and Melee Kareen. I'm going to extract to make sure we also save all of the other materials. I don't know if it does save them or not, but I would like to make certain of it. But there we go. 10-minute run through, grab us our materials. Excuse me. Let us proceed. Oh yeah, I'm on Steel Path, that's why that was there. Let us head on over to Amari. How was the update? I mean, see for yourself. We've been through the quest. Plenty of questions left over. And a handful of answers, but still very cinematic. And now here we are making our way through Descendia. Alright, what you got for us?
Of the devil's mind. We take what shelter we can.
Okay, so we've got gain particle velocity and ability casting speed, or gain additional jumps while airborne. Incoming damage is reduced by 50%. I'm gonna go for the casting speed and particle velocity.
We fight on.
Give me that mobility, please.
May soul guide you.
We'll just run a little circle around it. And in we go. Collect and defend. It is excavation.
To make a new and glorious home for ourselves. Resources were simply required to begin again.
I'm hitting everything as hard as I can. I am waiting for a... There we go, a power cell to drop. Oh, no, don't do that. Whilst I'm trying to climb. Okay, I'll grab this one. I will... Oh, I'm holding one. Right, I didn't see that I successfully picked it up. And now they're popping, and I've probably already failed. Ah. Okay. Question, did we marry Adis? It seemed like more of a ritual union than a straight-up marriage, but yes. Okay. We need to now extract C because I failed to defend one of them. That is just how it goes. Ow. Please do not hit me with that. That was painful. Okay, that is fully powered, so we are good there. Gotta watch out for those sweeping beams. Take out that. Yeah, there's one making the floor lava. And there we go. Okay. That should make everything despawn, and we are good to proceed. Also, there is a crate here. Not a valuable one, but it was a crate.
Some advice I learned early in my
Okay, eliminate the marked enemies.
But who you kill that matters in the end. So, get out there and kill someone. Special.
Oh, it's a Necromite. Alright. Necromites do not have a weak spot, so I can't charge my Incarnate off of it. I can charge off of these guys instead.
They have their own motives in this.
Wow, that was unfortunate.
I assure you.
Okay, mark target. Ooh, you are resilient and do not take status damage. Understood. And these are also resilient. So, ow. I am going to switch to corrosive. There is a lot of stuff here. There we are. And let's once again buff. Oh yeah, that made that faster. Madure is beautiful. Do you have drops? I'm told there are drops here today, yes. Remember, this mode, you don't have to do it solo. You can do it with friends. Friends who may bring things to shore up your weaknesses and improve upon your strengths. I'm just choosing to do it solo. New target has been identified. We do need to go kill that. This is off cooldown, so get obliterated. All this toxin, it cannot get through Lavos. That and the sheer amount of overguard I appear to be generating. There we go. Okay, another stage conquered. Let's just clear up any remaining crates. That one is up from me. And in we go. Race through the gates.
I remember
Okay.
training for live combat. I do not miss it.
This is where that parkour bonus is going to come in quite nicely. Well, wait. There it is. It turned. Petra, if you'd like to discuss that later, we can absolutely do so off stream. Oop, I missed that one. There we are. That is another one conquered. Off to the next floor. What is this game mode? This is the Descendia, for which I have a full guide to actually over on YouTube. So if you'd like to know more about it at your own leisure, definitely can check that out. Exclamation mark YouTube if you don't have the link to that. But suffice to say, there are floors of random objectives, random penances, and you do not get revives. So do not go down. New guide already out? It was out yesterday. DE sponsored me to cover the new mode, as well as they sponsored this stream here. Thank you very much, DE, for that, by the way. And so it gives all of you lovely lot immediate access to that glorious, glorious information, otherwise known as a Kenjin accredited guide. They gave me preview access. I haven't seen everything, just preview access to get cracking with it. Also, river mod acquired. Now, crucially, in that video, I didn't reveal what happens on the bottom floor, and I didn't just hide that. I hid it from myself as well. Every time I would get close to finding out, I then just quit the mission. Every time.
That which you perceive often is not as it
Oh,
seems.
it's the mimic one. Okay, so for this one, something I didn't mention in the video, you'll notice on the minimap, this appears as a item crate. That's a mimic. Whereas if we go to this one's not on a minimap. This one's a real locker. I don't know if this is intended or not, and it's part of why I didn't call it out. But yeah, if you look on the minimap, you can tell if it's a mimic or not. What stream being sponsored entail? It means that DE are calling for us to cover this in particular. And otherwise, them supporting the stream as a result of sponsoring me. Ooh, darn, too late on that. And with that, it means, Petra, that if you haven't already done so, you can also indulge in the update by using !, old piece, and grab the download straight away. That is a little bit more hostile than I was expecting. An Arcanaire. Okay. Worm Prime one shot. Okay, okay. We're going to need to deal with this very carefully. I felt like I did more damage than that. There we go, we've got some cold procs on her as well, slow her down a bit. Come on. Hit it with a cold slows it down. It doesn't get anywhere near as many attacks. Not the way it wants to use them. It's about to go invulnerable, I think. Trying to kill it before it can pull off the animation. Dang it! Too slow. Okay. These will attempt to heal it if I'm not quick enough. There we go. They didn't even have time to. Cold procs for the win. Cold procs for the win. God knows what that was. Might be time for the bow. It doesn't look like my bow is charged. Nope, bow is not charged. There we go. I think we can just continue straight forwards, honestly. We are handling this very nicely.
You have arrived. Good.
Greasy foods. I don't think there's been any changes to ribbons of that nature, no. If you're experiencing that beyond statistical probability, go ahead and file a bug report, ! Bug. Yeah, the operator weapons you get through the operator focus tree is for the operator to use. Absolutely, Petra.
Enter.
Hello, Leon.
Rest.
Rest we shall, but only for like 5 seconds. Okay, so increase magazine capacity by 400%, but reduce damage by 90%. The last bullet in the chamber deals plus 100% damage multiplied by the magazine capacity. Yoicks! That is that's different from what I had available previously. Okay. And then Hornet Strength. Increase status damage over time by 200%, but gain 50% status vulnerability. Lavos has a certain amount of status resistance, so that's pretty much a freebie. Versus this one, absolutely turbo nukes my builds. So yeah, this one.
Yes, onward.
Onward it is. Leon's blessings are nowhere near as pure as Marie's. They all come with a price. Yes, Emulsion, yeah. You get the blessing that just happened there. Alright. Marie, let's protect you.
Music, that is. If it succeeds, this venture is over.
Ooh, we got some nice little wisp buffs as well. Don't mind me whilst I enjoy that extra fire rate. Nope, that can get off my head as well. Faster than finding where the jade target is this time. I can heal, I'm hitting a Guardian Xmas, I can't see the shields to all of that. Oh, don't give me Sentience, I don't know where the headshots is on Sentience. Okay, looks like we're down to the last couple of enemies. Wonderful. There we are. Why would she need protection with 170k health? Oh, she doesn't have our damage output, that's the problem. She invested too much into tank, not enough into the gank. So, we needed to help her out. Can you keep earning rewards? So, the weekly reset is on the floor, the 10 floor rewards. I understand that you should still be able to farm the materials. Alright, we've got Liminus to deal with, we've got enemies to deal with. And we are here to do a little bit of cleanup, actually. Ow. Ow. So let's focus on the cleanup, rather than on our rapidly dwindling hit points. There's the other one. Where is the other one? There it is. Attack the hive. 1 down. 2 down. Get a quick regen off of them as they die. Beautiful. Whew. Doing my absolute best to not perish, because that would be painful. I have a fair amount of Mafica and Ignia stacked up now. There we go. Alright. Oop. I didn't mean to overshoot that. Don't burn me!
A massacre of targets that do not fight back. Familiar. The only problem is narrowing it down.
Alright then, let's do some target practice whilst Roth continues to sound more than a little bit demonic. Ta-da! Let's see if there's any loot backwards to pick up. No? Okay, fair enough. Forwards we... Oh, hello. Oh dear. Oh, that does not look healthy. Yeah, that does not look healthy, does it? Let us continue to the next Inferno. And it is Pressure Cooker with bubble blasting enemies. Okay.
Anger, humiliation, lust.
Let's keep up our offense until we need to shoot some pipes. Using the cold procs there to slow down a bunch of enemies so I don't have to deal with so many at once. Conversion progress at 40%. And we keep running it through. Oh, it's suddenly changed just how much it needs. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Oh, they're all on the outside wall. There we go. Okay. Continuing to pop crates as I go. We're going to need one more pipe. Nice. 25 steel essence. Time to go down to Infernum 19, I believe this is. Infernum 19. Scavenge for resources. Oh.
Clean this place up. Take what suits you. He obviously does not care for it.
Oh, it's beautiful. We just get to loot. And loot we shall. So this is why having an AoE is particularly good. AoE, crate bust abilities, Zaku and Limbo are laughing. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Not sure, Akaboy. Not sure.
Fled from this place. These memories, the luminaries.
Okay, so mobile interception with a whole bunch of Xmas being a threat. So let's try and stick near to the target.
Turned their faces from us in disgust.
And I'm going to use this opportunity to use mostly cold procs. That'll hopefully slow my opponents down. Because if they're slow, they're not threatening me whilst I do the defense. If they die, useful, but not the focus. Ow. Ow. There we go, that's one astrolabe done. Where's the other one? Through here. No, 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 don't. There we are. Bring a box breaker. It's a good idea to have one. You only need one in the squad, so it's not something you have to build around specifically, but if you've got nothing but short-range precision weapons, yeah, you'll feel the hurt on that floor. You'll feel how much you miss out on. And another astrolabe. We gotta do 3 of them. There we go. Did they remove the Necrotic mission for the rotation? So they've got more than just the missions we see here. DE were not so daft as to create a mode with a very limited selection when it's something they intend to be continuously played. So, no Necromech this time it seems, but next week, who knows? And 100%. There we go. Alright, cool. Got 3 times a melee Kareem. And so, Infernum 21. I have not seen this bit. This is as far as I have so far found out. So you and I, we're learning together here. Infernum 21, Roof's Oblivion. Let us begin.
Oh, how perfect! How transcendently flawless! Of course! Of course! I am what waits for us!
Oh!
I am my own worst enemy.
Oh, we're fighting Roth. Okay. Oh, this is a very small and threatening arena. Wait. Why am I getting messages from Marie? Did I miss something up here? Marie is really going off about something. This feels like an arena. Oh. Nope, the arena is not in this. Oh, okay, right, yep, fair enough. There was just 3 steps of descent. Not 1, or 4. Hello, Roth. Oh. Damn, starts and there's something already flying at my face. Unfortunately for you, Roth, melee go burr. And not exclusively. Ow. Miss me.
Ignite my blood. Do you smell burning?
No, we are pretty fire resistant. There we go.
A baptism of brimstone for you. Light.
Ow. Oh, okay, yep. Wait, he vanished. You can't say to my side and then vanish.
Savor the pain.
Okay. We'll just drop down here. We'll just let those status procs do the work. That was effective. And then destroy the throne. Oh, excuse me a moment. Oof. That is... Excuse me. There we go.
Not bad.
Nice. There we go. Okay, now, D did announce there is a little bit of an issue with the rewards. It's not showing the round rewards correctly on some screens, which seems to be the case here. But we did indeed get some bits and pieces there, which included a Vincubus piece and what looked like a adapter or lens. I remember it shouldn't be this leaky, but apparently it is. There we go. 26 minutes. Run it through. Wrong button. Yeah, it showed 1 reward there, but we definitely got more than just that. Actually, wait, no, this is this normal Steel Path. Yeah, so we did get the Eidolon's Eric lens, and then there was other bits that happened as well. There we go. So is this any rewards once per week? So in terms of these rewards, yes. Once for normal mode, once for Steel Path mode. Out of curiosity, let's see if I can pick up just materials. So I'm going to do a rerun of this first bit here. Let's mix up our loadout. Let's go for a Dante. And let's swap this out for... Let's go for good old Torrid, why not? There we are. Just a couple changes. Oh. Interface locked up. Hold on. There we are.
Albrecht, you thief! I will tear my memories back, whatever the cost.
Let's give ourselves plenty of overguard. There we are.
Alchemy? Did we finally figure out how to make gold from lead? Magnifique.
Okay, let's start tearing into everything. There we are, that should have generated a few amphors for us to pick up. Oh, it's over here this time. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to take a lot of damage. Yup, that's fine. I hadn't killed enough enemies recently, so there was a bomb effect. But with Dante, we can tank it. Do you need something more than finished quest to run Operation comfortably? Operation hasn't launched. So, which bit are you referring to, Calm? Stage complete. Right. Let's loot these containers. See about getting one of those materials, because that's what we're testing here. Come on, don't be shy. You can give us the... Alright, fair enough.
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear. Death.
Let's re-up all of my defenses. They were getting a little bit on the low side.
This place. It reeks of evil. Even the look of it speaks of horror.
I hate to tell you, Marie, but your dear Albrecht is to blame for most of this aesthetic.
Oh. Well, looks like you can do mercy finishes on those, even when they're tiny. They just become not tiny. Good to know. So far, weird as it may seem, I have not picked up any of the unique resource. I'm trying. It didn't seem this rare previously. Let's drop down.
What is the gluttonous beast holding? The spoils of war? And what is that odor? Ruth.
There we go, Mayfica. We can get Mayfica. And more Mayfica. And I'm also scanning Gruslings whilst I'm at it, so that's useful. Any more of this that I can carve into? Now, is it dropping from the Gruslings, or is it dropping from containers next to the Gruslings? Oh, that one escaped. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that concludes that one.
What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you?
Okay, Cam, you are asking about the operation. Fair enough then. Well, it's not here yet, so I can't say with any certainty any of the details of it, unfortunately. Dee did say they'll be posting more about that closer to the time. So, wait and see, honestly. Wait and see. you. We're at 12 Mayfica at the moment. We'll see if we grab any more around this mission, perhaps. Not there. Oh, they're going to be very resistant to that damage. Nope. Where do you find the new mission? Go to your navigation panel and then press F rather than X. Or if you're on console, you'll need to look at it to see which button is prompting you to say. But yeah, go to your normal navigation panel. Rather than opening it, look at what the other option says to do. And then you'll find. You know what? I might as well recharge my turret for the next round. There we go. And what's the matter? I could probably charge the later mod for these guys. Yep, there we go. If I can't kill them, I can certainly use them. That actually almost sounds Orican now I think about it. There we go. Ta-da! Let's collect a Vitablast. Now, aside from the Gruslings, I still have yet to find any more Mayfica, have I? That might just be bad luck, but it's getting a little bit unlikely. Do I plan to look at the new frame this stream? I hadn't really planned to because it takes more than a few minutes to really get a good handle on them. And it took us long enough to go through the run here of Descendia after the quest itself. Please let me go, I just want the loot in the area. Where is this one? Ah, here we are, up here. How long is the quest? It took me about 1.5 hours to go through, I think. You'll almost certainly have about the same experience unless you're sprinting through it. Take the time, smell the roses. It will answer not many more questions, but you can still appreciate it. Alright, now this is the one that absolutely murked my Lavos and forced me to wall jump for 5 minutes, it felt like. Do I need to do that as Dante? Let's find out. Oops, I appear to have fallen. Oh, come on, I could have reached that. Right, Klimos, get to work. Yeah, so this is very much a timed segment, this one, because it doesn't seem like there's any pickups we can use to speed it up. I don't know if that's something unique to the Manix, or if it's just supposed to be this way, but it's just how it seems to be. Definitely want to stay up close to Klimos so she doesn't get all angry about stuff being near to her. Iron pickups is sad. It might have just been bad luck so far, but let's see. I mean, focus on these crates. Klimos can't die, so I can focus on these crates a moment. Ammo. Ammo. What's the upgrade thing available on every focus school? It's the Tauron Focus. In order to upgrade any of it, though, you do need to first unlock the appropriate Tauron weapon, which you do through Marie in Alberic's Exile. And in order to even do that, you need to have got the resources, which you get from Power to Rebellion, all 3 modes. So, unless you purchase it for Platinum, you won't actually be able to upgrade your focus just yet. Did I get any resources this far? Oh. Well, I survived that damage. Thank goodness. I picked up these, but they appeared to have dropped entirely from the Gruslings. They are. Oh, for goodness sake. Also, look at the amount of damage they're dealing there. Are they dealing true damage with that attack? Because Lavos has a lot more than 3,000 effective hit points. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where are you running to? And harvest. Okay. So that's going to be our checkpoint. New plan. New plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down over the middle section, because on the bottom section there was that floor with all of the resource crates. If I don't get anything there, then we know that it was just a Grusling thing and might not even be intended. We'll find out. So, down here, one of these floors, I forget which one, was the resource floor. Alright, we've already got your buff, so let's just tank up.
We descend.
There we go. Send me in.
The devils
Defend the target. Yep.
Vortex. You must keep him safe.
Actually, Noxwood's going to be the best for this, isn't it? Noxwood kind of shreds. I don't know where that Jade is. I'm just going to keep backpedaling. Going to make full use of this enhanced casting speed. Doing well. And that is that floor complete. Anything so far? No. Okay. Bring up our defenses, because we're going to need plenty of those as we keep going. This one is just find these things and pop them. Don't land heavily, Ken. There we go. Oh, I was struggling to hit that one so hard. And we're into the next room. Oh, I have run out of hit points. Where is this other one? There it is. Re-up defenses. Out of energy. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay, energy acquired. Okay, Mayfica. We did get Mayfica there, finally. So, it is farmable. I have just been unlucky so far. The rates might be lower, but at the very least, it's not 0. That is crucial. Alright, let's steady ourselves for flight.
Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing
That little
his toys.
edge to hit, causing you to go into galloping mode. There's more. Couple more targets. Got it. Next layer. What's my thoughts on the best Taron strikes to invest in first? Whichever focus score you usually rely on, straight up. Because otherwise you're picking something that may be beneficial, but is pulling you away from what you've otherwise been using and enjoying thus far. The rest of the focus score isn't going away after all. So, out of all recommendations, without deep diving into the various effects of them, that would be my opener, yeah. This doesn't feel like the latest build I was normally using. Did I switch build by accident? So opponents takes away your companion, or is it a bug? Huh. I do appear to be missing a companion, don't I? Oh, I need to be hitting those pressures. Whoopsies. There we go. How do you start the new missions? Go to your navigation panel, and then if you're on PC, you just press F rather than X. If you're on console, I'm not sure what the button is, but just look down at the panel. You'll see the button displayed on it, what you need to press. It's just your normal navigation panel, but instead of opening up the star chart, press the other key it tells you to do. Don't worry, it's pretty well hidden, honestly. Still need to relieve more pressure. How do you unlock new titles outside the ones you get from Rove? I believe Rove is the source of new titles at this point in time. Founders, which you can't go back in time to change, Founders also have additional titles, but that is just a them thing. Don't worry, Emma, you're not blind, you're not blind. It is not exactly highlighted where the new missions are. There's some unlocked titles. There's going to be some unlocks somewhere. I know some of that was mentioned, but I don't exactly have a lot of details on those ones, sadly. Alright, this is the loot floor.
Go on, rummage through my things. Take what you need. It's not like I can stop you. Yet.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why my companion has gone. That's making this a little bit more awkward. But I did get a little bit more Mavka there. Not a lot, but a bit more. What's happening now? Basically attempting to get some of the resources that are needed for the shop. See if we can get them outside of the weekly stuff. Like, can you redo it?
Soldiers never recited Doggerel. They just wept and cried for their mothers as they died.
Right, so we just gotta basically stand next to this and not die.
Catch the drone. Did the devil play children's games once? Long ago?
I'm gonna grab that loot. I still don't know where my companion's gone. That is really weird. Oh, speaking of which, I don't have a vacuum. So there was probably more loot on that previous floor. I just physically didn't pick it up. Bummer. Bummer. Okay. I'm glad I found at least one piece then by chance. So yes, you very much can get it. If the game remembers to let you have your companion. It's not intended, Malatidos. It is not intended. That is definitely a bug. I had my companion right the way through on the first run, so they're not supposed to vanish. Alright, one more astrolabe. Let's go find that. Yep, there's a more Mayfica. If I land right on top of it... ah. Say la vie. Remember y'all, if you do experience a bug and you can tell precisely what actually happened, like after Keith mission, companion vanished, then by all means submit a bug report. The best way to get bugs fixed is to report them after all. So !bug if you'd like a convenient link on where to send bug reports. That's just all you can do in the face of a bug. Alright, I should probably hang around that asteroid a bit more now. I don't strictly need the ribbon slivers, but I mean, if they're right there, I'm just... It's hard to say no. There we go. Okay, Centaur, take care. And we go into the final Inferno. Let's do this as Dante.
Back for more, are we? Yes, I get the feeling we have only begun to scratch.
It's weird to me that this bit here isn't actually the arena. Like, this is just here. Curious. Hello, Rope. We're going to skip this because we've seen it now. If you have not seen it because you joined the stream since I did that earlier, then welcome. You'll have to check the replay on that one. Or try it out for yourself with !, old piece. And click through to grab the download. For anyone who's completely new to all of this, even if you're new to Warframe, you can access this as well with effectively a mission preview. So rather than having to go through all the quests just to start trying out the new content, you can join into it with friends by using the mission preview. So !, old piece if you want to hit that download now.
Is this what you came for?
Honestly, we were just here for loot in your room above. We just need to kill you to keep it. Yeah, let's deal some more damage. Wha-bam! Wha-bam! And because the status procs are capped to 4, I don't want to hit him again once I've hit those procs, because then I'm leaving up the good procs rather than replacing them with bad ones. I don't remember Harrow having a bubble, but, you know, I mean... not today, Greymire. Not today. Re-up tank. I would like to use my Noctua here, but I simply do not have the energy economy for it. There we go. Noctua can do this bit.
I do hate
Uriel Systems blueprint. Okay. Does that mean it's rerunnable for those? Ooh. Yeah, I can't mouse over to read what amounts of those I had before. That's unfortunate. There we go. You can just run the boss over and over again? Honestly, I wasn't aware of that bit. I was specifically told to stay away from the bottom floor. Now I know, but I was mainly looking at the resources along the way there. These ones, which we were able to get more of, so that is very important. Alright, let's head on down to Sanctum Anatomica. And that is a slightly faster way of doing it, it seems. I found out the whiteout, but it's fine.
What is it?
Okay. So in here, 25 Mavica gets you one of these blueprints. 35 if you want to get Vincubus blueprint. You get that from the quest, but you'll need a second, of course, if you want to do double down on that. But you'll notice I have a lot of Mavica now. So these are very accessible, at least for the blueprints. I'm actually surprised I have this much Mavica. Hold on. No, that's not right.
Next time, come have somewhere better to be.
No. There must be some Mavica in the what I was gifted then. Sorry. Let me make sure I'm not giving you an unfair picture here. No. No, this doesn't contain Mavica. In which case, yeah, I did just get that much. Never mind. We are good. That's not day one access. That's not some creator thing or sponsor thing. That's just you get that much. Nice. Kerp, if you want to speak to Leon, you'll first need to get on the good side of Marie. If you get on Marie's good side, she'll put in a good word with you, and Leon will decide that you are, after all, a decent person. So, make sure Marie likes you, and Leon will open up. You need a wing lady. Okay, now with Mavica... Oh, hold on. 5 for 1 arcane. You need 21 arcanes to max out. That's 105.
Oh, yes. Send the void traumatized children off to war. Really? Dallas was surprised.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that is a... Whew. That's a pretty nice acquisition rate. I mean, yeah, the amount of Mavica I got on my second run was much less, but I think part of that comes down to the companion vanishing. But even if it is a 1 per week-ish, if you don't want to put in the hard grind, I will take that. That's not 1 arcane per week. That's, let me just choose one and have it. Which, I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, this stands out a little bit, doesn't it?
If I had such medallions from
this stands out a bit.
If I would not have so easily forgotten so much of it when entrapped.
That is beautiful. Do I think LR6 is possible with this update? Yes, because DE did put in the patch notes that LR6 was now available to those who could get enough mastery together. So yes, it is available. Whether it's only available to founders or not, that much I don't know. But yes, this is good. I am certainly looking forward to diving into more of the details on what we see here, here, of course. I've got enough for 2 rolls of the Descendia Arcane Collection as well, but I'm going to save the Ignia just in case I need it elsewhere first. Not sure where I could need it, but I could.
I have always found it rather
so, just to be certain. One last thing I would like to do here. If we browse Honoria, well, it's honor and it's ear, so I'm guessing it's Honoria. But that word just sounds incorrect. Is it Honoria? You thought it said like Honoria? Oh. Is it time for me to do another YouTube short on why are words not pronounceable in English? Oh dear, dear, dear. Let's browse the honours. You see there are a variety of honours one can pick up. And these basically give you a title. My understanding. It gives you a title, and one of them has already stood out to me when I went through the patch notes, and it's certainly not Sentinel of Passion, even though I can afford it. Don't lie to me. Why is that one 200? You know just how little people want to do that one. No. I could spend the Steel Essence, but no. No. This is the one that has stood out to me. The Learned Honor. It requires 150 vessel capillaries. I have 2,797. Yeah. I may have done a little bit of disruption. And is there a better title to put to yours truly when it comes to Warframe?
Cannot imagine why.
The Kengineer, The Learned. I feel like that one is just the correct pick. And so it shall be. So it shall be. Whereas various others here, oh yes, some of them are quite affordable. The Harrow Chassis one is just a Harrow Chassis blueprints. So yes, you can certainly grab yourselves quite a variety of them. 100,000 Kuvra. Oh, that's a little bit of an ask. So I'm saying there is one called Beyond Knowledge. Let's see, Beyond Nothing. Knowledge. The God Above Knowledge. Okay. Ah, yes. But that feels a little bit extra, I'll be honest. Just a little bit extra.
Selfish though. The Devil of Tau.
Let's purchase it.
For me.
We'll get that one as well. Why not? In fact, you know, let's see. Scuttler Husks. Along came the Engineer. Big Spender. Yep. Bigger Spender. Yep. Biggest Spender. Yep. What else can we get here? Ooh, can't quite get Blazing Revolutionary. Okay. Demoness. I did pick up a bunch of Mayfica, so yep, fair enough then. Demoness it is. Early lunch for honor. I can afford that. I'm gonna go mad on these. Oh, okay. Heart Nocturals, maybe not. Ignia, not even close. Argon Crystals, where are they? Fate Pearls, not able to turn that in. But I need the Ascaris. I need those. Thermal Sludge, wow, no thank you. Ferrite, yeah, I can afford Ferrite. We can have an Ironclad. Why not? Jade's Guardian. Vestigial Modes. I do have those to spare. Why not? Yao Shrubs. I can always pick up more. Go ahead. This is just me flexing the resources I've gathered over time. In case you've ever wondered how much I play this game. Apparently, a fair amount. Mother Tokens. I've spent them all. Hexanon. Yeah, I've got that to spare. I've got 2,000 Hexanon to spare. Fergalite 150 to spare. I can do that. We're saving those. We need those 150 Orokin cells. Oh, that's not really that many, is it? That's not really that many. I suppose we can pay that one. Father tokens, yeah, I don't have that to spare. Enchanted Yo balls, plenty of those. I suppose we will pick up the Sentinel of Passion after all. 200 of each of the crystals. Spore Bearer, yeah, you know I've got that. We'll drop the Seal Essence, why not? Let's flex it. 200 spent on that, nice. Spectral Debris, yep, we can afford that one as well. Copran. 3,331 Copran out of 200. I think I have that one covered. Okay, the Invincible requires a whole bunch of those. I do not have them, I keep feeding them to the helmet. Already purchased the Learned. The Mad King, I can afford that 7 times over. Thank you very much for the Thraxplasm. Likewise on the Ganglions, the Maniac of Deimos. Don't mind if I do. The Navigator, nearly 20 times over. The Persecuted, Don't have that one. Nope. The Harrow chassis, we got her. Harrow chassis every time. Salvage, easy. Riven slivers, 200 riven slivers. This is 20 riven mods worth. Yeah, spent. I have 19 times as much. Debts, sorry, I'm not in debt. Asterite, there's our Railjack one. Voyager. Trying not to get the Voyager theme in my head now. Star Trek Voyager. Wolf Mother, I have that over tenfold. Yes. And Yuvan Rising, why not? 100,000 Kuva, let's throw it. So, out of those, I've left a very limited selection that I haven't purchased. Nice. 1.9k through Thrax Plasm, how the hell? Like I said, Cup, I've played this game a lot. It is why I'm very happy to have taken on sponsor, very happy to be offered the sponsor, let alone take it on from Digital Extremes, because this is a company worth supporting.
But I've much to gain from
this is absolutely a company worth supporting. I will look at you later. Dismissed! Bruh. Bruh. But with that there, that is where we are going to wrap it up today. We've gone a little bit over on the stream here, because why not? It was absolutely worth it. Absolutely. But to all of you, I hope you indulged very happily in this update. If you haven't already done so, !old piece, click through the link there, grab yourself the download, try it all out, because it is actually completely free to play. All of what we've done there, all of the quest, all of the missioning, you don't have to buy a DLC, you can just do it. Bring your friends, whether they're new or veterans, and indulge in all of what it has to offer. We've only seen a bit of it so far. We haven't even touched Perita Rebellion. There is the operation that is coming in a week's time as well. I think it's December 16th for that operation. So there is plenty more to see. But if you want my recommendations on loadouts, I mean, Lavos and Dante really did do some work there. Just watch out for the Manics. Yeah, those were brutal. But that is where we're going to wrap it up. We are going to raid on out of here, so let's have a look-loo at who we can raid on into today. And I should probably get a haircut. I've been meaning to, and I keep forgetting. I keep on getting on with everything else, and excuses. Excuses, you know. So let's see, who can we raid on into? Well, considering whose guidance we picked up during the quest, I'm gonna see if we can raid on to a certain No Sympathy. They literally gave us a buff in the quest. So we're gonna raid No Sympathy and say thank you very much for that. So that is where we're going to wrap it up there. If you want a raid message, let's go with Nice Buff Brah. That is Brah spelled B-R-A-H, just to make it even sillier. Nice Buff Brah. But with that, that's where we're going to wrap it up. Thank you everyone for joining in. I hope you have enjoyed this look into the old piece. Definitely try it out. And I'll see you in the next one later in the week. Bye-bye.